You want to make money.
Money, money, I want more money.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And this is something I needed this when I started. Somebody just gave me this or explained this to me. I would have scaled and grown my online coaching and I would be a coach now. But now I'm into marketing. I'm helping coaches grow their business. Man, I'm gonna give this for free. And this is the reason why bad coaches are making more money than you. I know how it feels. You're great. You're doing great content. You know your stuff about the niche you're doing. You're either a fitness coach or a mindset coach and you know your shit, but nobody's buying. And I know that feeling. And it's not because you are not a good coach. It's because you don't understand what's needed from you in your business to grow. So this is a tracking sheet. I'm going to show you now. This is a tracking sheet of one of our clients who is a mindset coach. All right. The most important thing is to track your numbers. You need to track your numbers so you know what the fuck is happening in your business so you can take data-driven decisions. I'm going to say that again. Data-driven decisions so you know what you need to work on. If you don't know how many people are coming to your Instagram, how many conversations you're having, how many DMs you're sending out, how many booked calls, then you don't know where the problem is. Let's jump into the sheet. Here, as you can see, this is a prediction, right, of what you will be making if you hit these numbers. In order to hit these numbers, you need to have a clear goal. So what is it that you want? She wants to hit 100K a month, right? This is 1 million Swedish crowns, which is 100K a month. In order for her to do that, she needs to have a price of 8K, 80,000, and she has to have these numbers, these KPIs, in order to hit that 100K a month. If she hits those KPIs, she then needs to have these much new followers, these much new DM sent, conversations, booked calls, and closed, right? She needs to have an ad spend of 17K. And when you see it like this, then you know what you need to do. It's a numbers game. You need to spend this amount and then you need to talk to this many people. This is based on that you have these numbers, right? That you have an 80% conversion from follower to DMs, that you have a DM to conversation 80% and 20% conversation to a booked call. So what happens if I am really good at doing the follower to DMs, right? I'm sending all my DMs. That's great. I have 80% conversion there, and then DMs to conversation. People don't start a conversation with me, right? They don't think I'm something, right? So I have a 20%. What that does, it changes the numbers. As you can see up here now, all of a sudden I have to spend 68K. That's 6.8K around ish. I don't know exactly the amount, but it's around there. So it's a lot. Just by being bad at starting conversations in my DMs. By doing this, is you now know where the problem is. And then you can address it in your business, right? So then if maybe you are really great at closing, you're extremely good at selling your product. So you have 50% closing when they are in the call. Now I just need to spend 6,000 on ads. But if not, then it's something we need to change. Maybe I'm really bad. I have a 5% closing. Then and this is the actual stats. What I can see now is that I need to work on my closing, right? These are predictions, right? So this is what we want to achieve. And on the side here is what we currently have. And there is the main sauce. You can see where the problem is. But in order to get those numbers, you need to put in the numbers on the actual day, right? So let's go July. Let's show you this example here. We are putting for each day how much ad spend we are using, right? How many new followers we are getting for that day and how many conversations we're having, how many people are responding, and then that will calculate a percentage, which is the percentage that will be shown. And then how many booked calls, conversations, and calls taken, and then also closed, right? So for example, here we can see we are having a conversation. We are having DMs, and then we're also booking some calls and taking some calls. So in this example, I can clearly see, okay, where is the problem? She's not closing. And it's a closing problem. It's a selling problem. She's getting attention. She's talking to people. So she is doing something in the sales calls that are not working, right? So we address that. But how are you going to know this if you're not tracking your numbers? If you're just posting content and thinking that posting and then just that's how you're going to grow. And it's not how it works. You need to take these data-driven decisions. You need to have this mindset like a business owner when you do this. I know it's easy to just go into this as I'm going to post content. I like doing that and seeing it as a hobby. But if you're going to make money, you need to see it in a different way. I'm talking about start implementing this and tracking your data. That's how it works. So that's the process, right, of converting through your Instagram. So you can see here, this is the actual plan or the actual structure system that you must have in your business, especially if you are building it through Instagram, right? So the thing I showed you is the tracking sheet on how you track your Instagram followers and see how it's going in your business. So what you are seeing here is the red dot is what I think you are doing too. You're just posting organic content and just winging it and thinking you're gonna close or maybe sending some people to your new website, which is not converting, because why would it? They don't trust you. They won't buy anything from you. They don't know who you are. It makes sense when you put it like that, right? I might be like straight to the point, but it's because I know I've been in your position. I thought it worked like that. And it took me like 10 years to understand this. It could have gone faster if I just wasn't as stubborn and just took help from somebody, right? I wanted to just solve this on my own. So here I am helping you. So what you need is this green part. You need a proper attention mechanism, right? You need some organic content, which you, I assume, already good at, but you need also to force that traffic, because you cannot rely on Instagram just building your business for you, right? It won't. Sometimes it doesn't show to your followers. Sometimes you just, I don't know what happens if it lays down, So you have to force your traffic in the beginning with some paid ads, targeted ads specific to your avatar. And you just ask them to follow you. Why should you ask them to follow you? Because it's an easy ask and there is so little friction in asking people to follow you. Imagine this. You're on your phone, you're scrolling, right? And then you see an ad from some coach and she or he tells you to join her webinar, right? And that's great. It's a good way. But what happens in your mind is that she's going to sell you something, right? So the guard is up and the friction is a bit higher. So it will be a bit harder to convert. I don't say it doesn't work. I'm just saying that's how people think, right? That's how you think. And the cost will be also higher because you want them to register. But here's the thing. When you ask somebody to follow you, it's very little ask and it doesn't require much for that person. And it's, yeah, sure, I can follow you because you gave me value in the ad or in the piece of content. So they will start to follow and it's a lot cheaper. So what happens now? I just showed you with the warm outreach, with having conversations, with talking to them and booking calls. That's the warm outreach of this. So everything we do is inbound. There's no cold hire. Everything is going to be in your ecosystem. So you have warm outreach, you talk to them and then you book a call. Thank you page, pre-call, and then close, right? That's what I showed you on the sheet to track that. But then you can also retarget these people with new ads they have already been in your Instagram, right? So they're being nurtured in there with your content and they're getting their problems solved through your content organically and for free. So guys, this is very important. This is actually how you do it. I'm just giving it like straight to your face because I don't see the reason why I should like gatekeep this. This is actually how it's done. And if you want help with this, book a call with us and we can see if we're a good fit. And if not, there is a way you can do it yourself. Because I wanted that. I wanted a way to do it myself because I'm that kind of person. I just do it myself. And I have that. I can offer that. But if you're that person that just want to get it done fast, you don't want to trade time for money, then you can book a call, and then we can start implementing and make this thing happen, so you don't have to figure this out like I did. And that's the reason, guys, why there is bad online coaches out there making money, because you can have the best product in the whole universe, but if nobody knows you, and if you cannot sell it or nurture it or actually communicate what you have to the marketplace, then nobody will buy and you won't make money. And then there will be a bad coach with a bad offer, with a bad coaching, and they will understand the business part of it, and they will promote it, and they will run it this way, and they will make money because they will generate leads. It's all about numbers. It's all about getting that attention. So if you're good at creating attention and converting it, then you're good to go. So take action on this, guys. This is all for you up there. It's free. It's the right information that you need to take action to make this thing happen. And also, don't forget to subscribe and comment what you want me to share more about. I want to share the best information, the things I know, so I can help you guys. All right. So talk to you soon.